All right. And the second related to anxiety, fear and worry. Can you talk about that? And then
Yeah.
anger comes next. So we're talking about right now fear and worry. We're going down.
Um, and the thing is, like, I never even realized that I lived my whole life in a state of fear. Like, I was really scared of everything. I was for like no good reason either. Like, what if I lose my job? Like, what if I don't have a savings account? What if something happens to my car? What if, somebody close to me dies? Like, you live in this constant state of what's the next bad thing that's going to happen to me and how am I going to get through it? But that's just like such a terrible, meaningless way to live, is to live in worry and fear. But that's how I was. And I thought, like, oh, this is normal. This is how everyone lives. And a lot of people do live that way, but it's not the only way to exist.
And you were not even aware of it a lot of times. It was such a normal thing. And I use my own example all the time. So long time ago, I experienced the same thing. It's a normal thing. You don't know how to live without fear because it's constant. It's a habit. It's there. You are in that vibration. So you don't know any better, right? Until
Mm-hmm.
you do.
Yeah.
Right, right. So how about anger? Oh, okay. So you don't have fear and worry. How did it change? What changed?
Um, just slowly it stopped. Like, I stopped worrying about things or being scared about things happening. And there are times where I do still have fear and I worry about things. But I have to train myself over time that, like, is this real, or is this just the muggle side of me trying to convince me that something is real? So that's when it's like really helpful to have signs or other people to talk to, because usually it's not real. It's just, you know, I don't
And we're
know.
working towards the permanent release of fear. Would you say, and of course, it's an ongoing process. You've been already you have experienced tremendous change already. So would you say that that amount of fear and worry you had lived before in, right? Is it much less?
Yeah, it's significantly less. Like, it's there a little bit, but now I know how to switch back to being in the spiritual. Like, it's just kind of this battle between worlds, but I always end up back on the spiritual side, and that's where it's peaceful and calm. And so that's where I want to be.